What's going on, baseball fans? Jeremy Laracuente here for the Baseball Banter Broadcast, and today we continue our series looking at the top 3 underrated free agents at each position. Today, that position is that of center field. So, before we get into it, if you haven't already done so, smash that subscribe button as it does a huge service in growing this community. Let us know down in the comments if there's a particular set of videos that you would like to see us cover here, or a particular baseball topic. Let us know that down in the comment section below. And stay tuned to the end to find out how you can save 5% off of your order at baseballbanterbroadcast.com. Let's get into it. Now, the third player on my list for the top underrated center fielders in the game is that of Joc Pederson. I think that Joc Pederson has the ability, if given the right set of circumstances, to find himself playing for a contending ball club and actually producing quite well. I think when you look at his numbers for his career overall, there are some things that are left to be desired. However, I think that much of what happened with Joc Pederson in his time with the Dodgers was that they're so analytically driven that he was not really given an opportunity to play every day against left-handers as well. And I think by not being a consistent bat, this is where the player had faltered. Overall, his career OPS plus, according to baseballreference.com, is 112, league average being 100. So this still is a player that is very productive, especially over league average. I also think that by being so versatile and being capable of playing all 3 outfield spots, that also adds to his versatility and his value as a player. Going to a contending team, to me, is going to be the best fit for a guy like Joc Pederson. I think that he brings a lot of energy to a club and could absolutely help elevate the level of play for a contending team. Now, that being said, his last couple of seasons, according to his OPS plus, have not been quite so great, but just under league average. So this to me is a player that, if he's given a level of consistent playing time in the right circumstances and situations, with, to me, a very good hitting coach that could help kind of institute a focus level approach at the plate, and not just a swing and miss, home run or nothing approach, this could be a player that really finds himself heading back into the top tier echelon of the center fielder, any outfield spot conversation. Now, the second player on my list is that of Delino DeShields Jr. I think that when you look at what this player is going to be able to provide a team, I think that he's still learning and growing into the position of an everyday Major League Baseball player. In the 2021 campaign with the Cincinnati Reds, this player would have 105 as his OPS plus, according to Baseball Reference, which was a career high. Now, that being said, it was only in 25 games. This, to me, is going to be a player that has to prove his ability, but I think that he has all the tools necessary to become a very good Major League Baseball player and a very good center fielder. I think given the right hitting coach, this could be a player that could really blossom into a solid Major League force offensively, and then allow his defense and his speed to become his calling card. I think that when you look at what he's capable of doing, mentorship with a guy like Torrey Hunter potentially could really help this player elevate his level of play to a whole new stratosphere. I think that given the set of tools that this player has, there's just something else that needs to be unlocked. And when that is, this player could find himself blossoming into an elite level starting center fielder for any contending team. That, to me, is how good this player can be. Now, yes, there's going to be questions about his offense. This is a player that for his career has an OPS plus of 77, again, league average being 100. But I think that there's just a few tweaks that could be adjusted in his swing and his approach that could make him blossom into an elite level starting center fielder. And that, to me, is why he's number 2 on my list. Now, number 1 on my list for the top underrated center fielder is that of Andrew McCutchen. Now, yes, I'm taking a little bit of leeway here, as McCutchen is more than likely going to be playing a corner outfield spot during his age 35 season. However, this is a player to me that still has the ability to go get it in center field for a team. That being said, I do think that he likely will be better suited in a corner spot. But this player is no doubt one of the best center fielders that we've ever seen across Major League Baseball. This is going to be a very fun and dynamic player. The energy that this player brings can truly help elevate a team to another level and head towards the postseason. I also think that offensively, this is a player that somewhat gets overlooked. Even entering his age 35 season, I still think that McCutchen, as long as he's healthy, can be a very productive player on a contending team. And if he were to head to a non-contending team in 2022, I think that his leadership, his insight, and his experience could absolutely help mold and shape the next generation of that team's outfield contingent. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your feelings on this down in the comment section below. Who is the best underrated center fielder available on the free agent market? Where do you think they will end up? And what do you think it will take for these players to get signed by your team? Let me know all of these things down in the comment section below, and we'll continue the discussion. As always, keep it locked into the Baseball Banter Broadcast, We Sibs, and the Granny Geek Show by hitting that subscribe button on all three channels. And for sticking around all the way to the end, of course, that promo code that you can use on baseballbanterbroadcast.com to save 5% off of your order is BANTER. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in here. Keep it locked into the Baseball Banter Broadcast as I continue to bring you the latest news, notes, and my personal thoughts, theories, and opinions on the game of Major League Baseball. Peace.